Let's move on to other MMA news. More PFL news, actually. So Kayla Harrison is pretty close to finishing her deal with the PFL. It's looking like they're the front runner right now.
Yeah. I mean, are we shocked?
No.
Are we shocked? We knew Dana wasn't going to pay her. I mean, she'd be making pennies on the dollar. And I think that Amanda Nunes thing just blew the whole thing out of the water because, like, Kayla Harrison, okay, she signs with the UFC hypothetically. She's a natural 155er. And what is she going to do? Cut down to 145 to a division that is completely depleted?
That there's no fucking fighters in? I mean, there's like 5 people excluding Amanda Nunes.
Right.
There's no competition. Now, Amanda's stuck at 135. They can't do that fight right off the bat, which I know they wanted to. Kayla's there in the building every single time. But, I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Because I think it's a bit of a damn shame that Kayla Harrison isn't even considering the UFC at this point right now. I mean, yeah, obviously they talked, they negotiated and everything. But you can't be lowballing fighters that are going to bring you big bucks. Are you telling me that Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes doesn't sell?
It does sell, but, you know, obviously with Juliana Pena defeating Amanda Nunes for the Bantamweight Championship of the World, you know they're going to do that rematch. They're talking now that Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena are the front runners for the next tough season. This kind of puts a
glad
wrench.
You brought that up.
Yeah, it kind of puts a wrench in the whole Kayla Harrison situation. And not only that, but as a fighter, you want to get paid what you're worth. Kayla Harrison is making over $1 million a year. I know people say, oh, no, it's $1 million, but she gets paid for those fights as well. And then if she wins, she gets $1 million. So she's making over $1 million in the PFL. I mean, why would you go anywhere else?
Yeah.
Why?
You're going to take a 50-50 contract the UFC gives you, or $100 grand if you're lucky?
Yeah. And you know the UFC would never give Kayla Harrison even close to $1 million.
No.
At best, and I could actually be highballing this, at best $200,000. And I don't even think she gets that.
Maybe for show.
Right.
At best. And then, you know, win, who knows with that. At 250, I think would be like the maximum.
Yeah. Oh, the absolute max. And I don't even know if they pay that much.
Yeah, even if she won the belt, are they going to pay much more than that? I mean, Ngannou made $600, so I mean,
yeah, it
just sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, but you know, it is what it is. The UFC is going to be ran. Is what it is. Yeah, the UFC is going to be ran the way Dana White wants it to be ran. But I love Kayla Harrison. I'm going to watch her in the PFL. I've actually started to open my mind more to these other organizations and watching, you know, these top athletes, because I'm starting to really realize that there are great mixed martial artists in other organizations. They just want to get paid, you know, and the UFC is cream of the crop as far as depth chart. You look at top 15, you're like, damn. You look at Bellator's top 15, not so much. But again, they do have top fighters who could contend and potentially beat some of these top guys in the UFC, gals in the UFC. So,
absolutely.
You know?
And this kind of all goes full circle here.